Hi everyone, it's Teresa. Welcome to your 1 hour Vinyasa class. I hope you're ready for some yoga today. So just grab the usual props, 2 blocks, water, and a towel, and have it by the top of the mat in case we need. This is going to be a full body practice. Take breaks if you need to, and I will meet you on your mat in a supine position. So once you arrive onto the mat, any supine position that you like. So that could be lying down onto the back with the feet together, knees wide in a butterfly shape. Maybe it's traditional Shavasana with the arms extended, the feet and hands gently coming off the edges of the mat. Another option is to plant the feet on the floor, knees pointing up, staying here, or bringing the knees to touch and then creating a little foundation for the lower body. And then the last option would be to place a block underneath the sacrum and hang out in a restorative bridge pose. So find the option that feels best to you. Relax. Start to notice the body and notice the breath. Allow the breath to be longer, fuller, deeper. Let's take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Long and slow breath out the mouth. One more time, inhale. Let the breath flow out into the universe. And then seal the lips shut and continue to breathe in and out of the nose. Keeping a soft separation between the teeth, but the lips are sealed and the tongue is resting at the bottom of the mouth. And then perhaps setting an intention or dedication for your practice today. Maybe there's a goal, a New Year's resolution, a mantra, a word of encouragement, something you're working on. Perhaps setting that now and remembering to come back to that intention as we move through our practice. And remember, this is a practice. It's all about the journey, not the destination. Let's take one more rich round of breath together. Inhale. Open the mouth. Let the breath go. And then plant the feet on the floor. Open your arms into a T or cactus position and windshield wiper the knees from right to left. Bringing simple twists into the body. And then hold at center. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Press the right knee away from the right shoulder. Full breath in. Full breath out. Keep that connection of the legs. Drop your legs to the right. Inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, drop your legs to the left. Right foot might make contact with the floor. Inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, tip to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tip to the left. One more time. Lift the legs. Tip to the right. Lift the legs. Tip to the left and pause. Left foot makes contact with the floor. Not left foot, right foot. Left hand wraps around right ankle and then left knee melts down towards right heel. Gaze up or gaze over your right shoulder. One more long and slow breath. And then release the foot if you have it. Lift the legs back up, uncross the legs, bring your feet to the edges of the mat. Allow the knees to drop inward until they touch. Inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Exhale, lower the hips. Keep the knees together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Lift your hip points to the ceiling and then release back down. Open up the legs again so the knees are hips distance apart. And then let's cross left ankle over right quad. Press the left knee away. We're coming into a gentle pigeon pose. And then whenever you're ready, release the knees over to the left. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tip your legs to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tip your knees to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right side. One more time. Lift the legs. Tip to the left. Back through center. Release to the right and pause. Left foot makes contact with the ground. Right hand might wrap around that left ankle, and then right knee melts down towards your left heel. Look up or over your left arm. Find a few rounds of breath in the twist. And then lift the legs back up. Uncross the legs. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side, massaging the lumbar spine. And then place your hands underneath your thighs, and we're going to rock and roll front to back for 3 or 4 rounds, massaging the thoracic spine, and then coming all the way up onto your seat, finding your favorite seat. So that could be cross-legged, sitting on your heels. I'm actually going to sit on my heels today. You can place a block underneath of your seat. If sitting on your heels for longer than 2 minutes is uncomfortable, and then begin to stack the body wherever you're seated. You want your shoulders above your hip points, chin towards the back of the throat, lengthening out the top of the head. And whenever you're ready, bring your arms by your sides. Inhale, right arm up, reach to the left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, lower. One more time, rise up, tip to the left, and then come back through center. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, push the arms back down. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Fingertips touch. Exhale, push the arms back down. One more time, awakening the shoulders. And then bring your fingertips downward. Inhale, left arm to the right. Reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lower. One more time, reach to the right. Release back down. Sweep both arms up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, twist to the right. So left hand comes to right knee. Reach the right arm back. Open palm and forearm, externally rotating right shoulder. Perhaps gazing over the shoulder. Lower belly in and up. Tailbone points down. Breathe in on your exhale, round. Right hand to left knee, chin to chest. Another breath in our rounded position. And then keep the right hand where it is. Open the torso to the left, left arm back. Open left palm and forearm to face the ceiling. Perhaps looking over left shoulder. Breathe in, exhale, cross. Left hand to right knee, round the back again. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the ears. Exhale, roll your elbows back. Open front body this time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, roll the elbows down. Open. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Open. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Arms come down to the earth. Inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, squeeze back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulders high. Exhale, lower. One more time. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Sweep your arms up to your ears. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge at the hips and bow. Bring your forehead, elbows, and palms towards the floor. If you are seated on your heels, this starts to look like a child's pose. 3 breaths. And then let's roll over the knees, coming onto hands and knees into our tabletop. Wrists slightly forward of the shoulders. Index fingers point forward, spread the fingers wide. Your knees are below your hip points. Send the right leg back and then cross the right leg over to the left. So you're off your mat on your carpet or wooden floor. Peek over the left shoulder and push the right heel back. We're giving the hamstring a stretch. And then float that right leg into space. Inhale, lift the heel to the sky, squeeze, exhale, tap the floor. Inhale, lift, exhale, tap. One more time. Now inhale, lift the heel, exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg over to the left, tap. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, tap. Exhale, bend the knee. And then send the right leg back, heel in line with hip. Left arm lengthens along the ear, spinal balance. Breathe in, exhale, elbow to knee, round the back body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Straighten arm and leg, pause. Push down into right fingertips. Hug the low belly in. And then return back to table. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, coil and round, arch into a cat. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back body, cat pose. One more time. Back through center. Send the left leg back. And then cross the left leg over to the right. You're on the ball of the left foot. Peek over right shoulder. Push the left heel back. Now remember that left foot is off the mat. So on your carpet or wooden floor, or whatever kind of floor you have. Inhale, squeeze heel to the ceiling. Exhale, tap the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Now inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg to the right. Tap the toes. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. One more time. Inhale to the right, tap. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. And then send the left leg back. Foot is in line with left hip. Right arm reaches along ear. Soften the shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale, round elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. One more time. Move with the breath. Lengthen arm and leg and pause. Press down into left finger pads. And then release the hand to the floor. Left knee down, tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the back body, arch. Inhale, drop the belly, cow tilt. Exhale, round the back body, cat pose. One more time. Let's find a neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, a palm print or two. Tuck your toes under and send your sits bones to the ceiling for our first downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out through the knees. Lift and lower the heels. Perhaps wagging your tail here. Circling the head yes. Circling the head no. Finding any other movements that feel good in your first down dog. Try to keep softness through the joints, so that would be through the elbows and the knees. Try not to lock. And then spread the fingers wide. Push into fingertips, knuckles, and palms. Shoulders down the back. Push the floor away. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, roll the heels to the right. You're on the edges of the feet. Right knee bends, hips to the ceiling. Inhale, roll onto the balls of the feet. Lift your heels. Exhale, heels to the left. Bend the left knee, hips are high. And then roll back onto the balls of the feet and drive down through your heels. Meld the chest down towards the earth. Inhale, high plank pose. Right knee hovers. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, high plank, shoulders over wrist, left knee hovers. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet at the back of the mat. Forward fold. And then just bend the elbows, bend the knees, and let the top of the head melt downward. Let gravity take over. And with every out breath you take, maybe surrendering a little bit deeper. Use your next inhale to bring your hands to your shins, lengthen out the top of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, belly away from thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Last time, half lift, shoulder blades kiss on the back body. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. On your exhale, sink your hips to your heels, reach your arms up to your ears, chair pose. Roll the shoulders back and down, knees behind toes, squeeze the glutes, gentle tuck to your tail. And then bring your right hand to your right hip. Big breath in, exhale, reach to the right, lengthening the left side body. Back through center, left hand to hip. Reach the right arm up to the ear. Breathe in, exhale, tip to the left. Back through center. Hands to the thighs. Inhale, open the chest, open the throat, look to the ceiling. Exhale, round into a cat as you sit in your chair. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round and arch, chin to chest. One more time in your chair. Inhale, open front body. Exhale, round the back body. Come back to a neutral spine. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat. Downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend the knees and walk your feet to the top of the mat, forward fold. And then begin to ragdoll up to standing, head arrives last. And once you arrive, let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Shine your heart bright. Stack the shoulders above the hips and the hips above the heels. Tailbone points down to the earth. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms meet overhead. Exhale, push your arms down with control. 2 more times, rise up, lengthen. Exhale, push the arms down. Last time, sweep your arms up to the ears, fingertips connect. Exhale, push your arms back down to your hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through high plank position. Shoulders above the wrists and hips in line with shoulders. You can always bring the knees down if you'd like to modify. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows and lower to the chest. Hands in line with the heart. Push down into the tops of the feet. Squeeze the elbows towards each other. Leading with the head, roll up, head arrives last. Exhale, lower with your chest, come down. Inhale, roll up, head arrives last. Exhale, lower with the heart. Release. 2 more times. Last one, roll up to cobra, stay. Bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows towards each other, and then you have the option of pressing into the tops of the feet to lift the knees and hips for upward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the ceiling. Soft bend in the left knee. Square the shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot through. Ground the left heel. Each foot is on its own train track. Draw the right hip back. And then sweep your arms up to your ears, warrior one. Tailbone points down, right knee above right ankle. Deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hands at the top of the mat. Right leg steps back to plank. Chaturanga. Halfway down, shoulders stop at elbows, or come all the way down to your chest. Inhale, cobra. Option to lift the knees and hips up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Left leg up to the ceiling. Micro bend the right knee, square the shoulders, push into your hands. Breathe in. Exhale, step the left foot through. Ground the right heel. Each foot is on its own train track. Left hip draws back. Sweep your arms up to your ears, warrior one. Tuck the tailbone. Roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Left foot back to plank. Chaturanga halfway down or to the belly. Inhale, back bend of choice, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, walk or float to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Option to tip back here. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. Inhale, chair pose. Hips low, arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. You're either stepping back through plank or jumping back through chaturanga with bent elbows. Lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg. Squeeze right glute. Toes point down to the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, step between the hands. Ground the left heel. Sweep your arms up to your ears, warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands. Right leg back to plank. Move through your vinyasa. Back bend of choice on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Left leg up to the ceiling. Toes point to the earth. Spread the toes wide. Breathe in. Exhale, step through. Right heel descends. Sweep your arms up to the ears, warrior one. Full inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Step left foot back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Walk or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Standing back bend as an option. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's take a round of breath, inner mountain pose with our eyes closed. Noticing the body. Noticing the breath. Okay, let's move through one more sun salutation. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, plank or chaturanga, lower. Inhale, back bend of choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send the right leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, step through. Ground the left heel. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, replant the hands, step back to plank, move through your flow. Cobra or up dog, and downward facing dog for your exhale. Left leg up to the ceiling. Step between the hands. Ground the right heel, rise up, Vira one. Hands down, plank position. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the mat. Knees are wide. Big toes touch. Melt your forehead to the earth. And then bring your hands into a prayer. Bend the elbows and place your prayer hands towards the back of the neck. And then inch your elbows further forward to stretch out the triceps. 3 breaths here. Straighten the arms, and then roll all the way up. Have a seat on your heels. Resting your hands on your thighs. Bow the chin to the chest. We're going to stretch out the back of the neck. And then release right ear to right shoulder, possibly placing the right hand on the head as extra weight for the neck, for that stretch. And if the hand is too much weight, release the right hand to the leg. And then chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder, possibly using the hand as extra weight for the stretch. One more breath on this side. And then chin to chest, stretch your arms forward, plant the hands, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. All right, moving on. Right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the knee, stack the hip open to the left. Square your shoulders. Inhale, lift the left heel. Exhale, lower left heel. Inhale, lift heel. Exhale, lower. One more time. Soften the heel to the floor. Now we're going to inhale, squeeze right knee to the ceiling. Squeeze right glute. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more pulsation here. Breathe in, exhale, right knee to nose, rounded plank. Shoulders stack above the wrists. Point the right toes back. And then step between the hands. Keep your left toes tucked under. Circle, sweep the arms up to the ears. High lunge. Front knee over ankle. Left leg is straight. Left heel is high. Circle the shoulders up, back, and down. Bring the right hand to the right hip, and then tip to the right, opening up the left side body. Reach both arms up to frame the face. Breathe in, exhale, airplane, forehead towards knee, sweep your arms to the sky, and then bring the arms back up to frame the face. Ground through your left heel. All 10 toes are going to point to the left long edge of the mat. Heels in, toes out, hands to heart, Scottish squat. Shoulders above the hips. Press the knees wide. And then inhale, straighten the legs, arms to horizon, 5-point star. Exhale, bend the knees, back to goddess. Inhale, lengthen, 5-point star. Exhale, bend. Goddess. One more time. Back to goddess. One more breath here. Straighten the legs. All 10 toes point to the left long edge of the mat. Left foot is going to point to the back short edge of the mat. Bend the left knee, open your arms out to the horizon, warrior two. Press the left knee wide, left hip draws back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm along ear. Side angle pose. Inhale, lift back up. Warrior two. Exhale, tip back. Reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. One more time. Lift. Tip back. Find warrior two. And then all 10 toes point back to the left. Feet are parallel. Right foot points forward. Keep the legs straight. Arms to horizon. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, tip down. Triangle pose. Right hand to shin, ankle, or floor. Squeeze the heels towards each other. On your next inhale, rise up, tip back. Reverse triangle. Exhale, back to triangle pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more time, using the obliques to lift. Back to triangle, stay. Roll the chest open. Lengthen out the shoulders. Then bring a generous bend to the right knee. Hands frame right foot. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. You're in a lunge. Plant the left palm, open the torso and right arm to the ceiling. Squeeze the right hip back. Shoulders away from ears. Inhale. Exhale, plant the right hand. Right leg back to plank. Chaturanga. Back bend of choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Left leg up to the ceiling. Bend the knee, stack the hip open to the right, square the shoulders. Inhale, releve right heel. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Then drive down through the right heel and inhale, squeeze left knee to the ceiling. Squeeze left glute. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. One more pulse. Breathe in, exhale, left knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, point the left toes back, hover. And then step between the hands, keep your right toes tucked under, sweep your arms up to your ears, high lunge. Left knee above left ankle, right leg straight, right heel to the sky, tailbone points down. Left hand to left hip. Inhale, rise up through the right arm. Exhale, tip to the left, opening up the right side body. Bring both arms up to frame the face. Breathe in, exhale, airplane, fold forward, arms to the ceiling. Rise back up, whoop. And then ground the right heel. All 10 toes are pointing to the right, long edge of the mat. Arms come to the horizon, heels in, toes out. Goddess, hands to heart. Take one more breath in your goddess squat. And then inhale, straighten the arms, arms to the legs, arms to horizon, 5-point star. Exhale, back to goddess pose. Inhale, 5-point star, straighten legs and arms. Exhale, bend the knees, goddess. One more time, lift. Exhale, goddess pose. Straighten the leg, all 10 toes point back to the right. Right toes point to the back short edge of the mat. Bend the right knee, open the arms up into warrior two. Press the right knee wide, right hip draws back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right forearm, right thigh, left arm along ear. Side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior, tip back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. One more time, body vinyasa. Come back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, toes point to the right again. And then left foot is going to point to the top short edge of the mat. Reach forward and then hinge down. Left hand two. Shin, ankle, or floor, right arm to the ceiling. Squeeze the left hip back. And then draw the heels towards each other, triangle pose. Inhale, rise up, tip back, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, rise up. And release. Hold. Press the shoulders back. Lengthen out the shoulders. Then bring a generous bend to the left knee. Hands frame left foot. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Open the torso to the left arm to the ceiling. Press the left hip back. Twisted lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the left hand, left leg back to plank. Chaturanga, back bend of choice. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Cross the right arm to the left leg, hand below or above the left knee. Look underneath your left underarm, drive down through the heels. And then replant the right hand and send the left hand to the right leg. Hand is below or above the right knee. Look underneath right underarm. Replant the left hand. Walk your feet back to hips distance apart. Okay, we're going to move through our flow slightly faster this time. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bend knee, stack hip open. Breathe in. Exhale, right knee to nose. Shoulders come over the wrists and plank. Step through. Inhale, rise up. High lunge. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, ground left heel. Feet open to the left. Heels in, toes out. Goddess. Just once. Straighten the legs, 5-point star. And then toes point back to the left. Left foot points to the back short edge of the mat. Bend the knee, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse warrior. Back to warrior two. Rise up to the left. Right toes point forward. Hinge at the hips. Descend, triangle pose. Just once. Rise up, tip back. Back to triangle. Generous bend to the right knee. Hands frame right foot. Pivot onto the ball of the left foot. Twist the torso to the right, right arm to the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, plant the hand, plank or chaturanga, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up to the ceiling. Bend knee, stack hip open to the right. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose, round and hover. Step through. Rise up, high lunge. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, ground the right heel, toes open to the right. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Rise up, 5-point star. And then toes point to the right again. Right foot points back. Bend the right knee, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Back through warrior two. Lengthen the legs to the right side. Left foot points to the top short edge of the mat. Hinge at the hips, triangle pose. Inhale, rise up, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Generous bend to the left knee. Hands frame left foot. Find the ball of the right foot. Open torso to the left. Left arm to the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, plank. Move through your flow. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's meet in a forward fold at the top of the mat. And then reach only the arms to the sky. Interlock the fingers and let the arms hang heavy over top of head. Then maybe you steeple your index fingers here, cross left thumb over right, and bring the palms to touch. Perhaps you can straighten the legs a little bit more. Top of the head points down, back of the neck is soft. Keep the arms as they are, bend the knees a little bit more. Push into the heels and rise all the way up to standing. And then point your fingers down to your heels. Stand tall in your mountain. Last breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Relax your arms by your sides. Okay, let's work on our balance. Hands to hips. Load up the left leg. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. This might be it. Standing figure four, hands at the heart or arms up to the ears. Maybe you're taking it deeper by bending into the left knee. Coming into a little chair. Maybe the elbows descend towards the right shin. Maybe you bring your fingertips down to the earth. So explore the options, see what feels best in your body. And then let's rise up. Arms up along the ears, standing figure four. Reach, reach, reach. And let it go. Mountain pose. Hands to heart. Load up the right leg, left ankle to right thigh. This might be it, with the arms up to the ears. Perhaps you're bending the right knee, sending your hips back into a little chair. Maybe you're hinging at the hips and bringing your elbows towards your left shin bone. Maybe the fingers arrive to the floor underneath the shoulders. And then wherever you are, come back through, rise up, arms up to the ears, standing figure four for 2 or 3 breaths. And release. Mountain pose. Good job. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, plank or floating back through chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, we're moving through our flow. One final round. Right leg up, bend knee, stack hip open to the left. Inhale, exhale, right knee to nose, hover and plank. Step through. High lunge. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, airplane. Rise back up. Ground the left heel, feet open to the left, heels in, toes out, goddess. Lengthen the legs, arms to horizon, 5-point star. Toes point back to the left. Left foot points back, bend left knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, lift back up to the left. Right toes point forward. Hinge at the hips and tip down. Trikonasana, triangle. Rise up, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Generous bend to the right knee. Hand frame right foot. Pivot onto the ball of the left. Open torso to the right. Right arm to the ceiling. Full breath in. Exhale, plant the hand. Maybe it's a three-legged plank. Chaturanga. Back bend. Both feet find the earth. Downward facing dog. Last side. Left leg up. Bend knee, stack hip open to the right. Inhale, exhale, left knee to nose. Rounded plank. Hover. Step through. High lunge. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Back through center. Airplane. Inhale, lift back up to high lunge. Exhale, ground the right heel. Open the feet up to the right. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. 5-point star. Toes point back to the right. Right toes point to the back short edge of the mat. Bend the knee, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Back through warrior two. Open back up to the right. Left foot points forward. Hinge at the hips. Trikonasana, triangle. Inhale, rise up, tip back, reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Bend the left knee, hand frame left foot. Find the ball of the right foot, twist torso to the left arm to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hand, 3 or 4-legged plank. Chaturanga. Back bend of choice. Downward facing dog. Bring the knees to the mat. Keep your toes tucked under. Have a seat on your heels. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hold here. Thumbs to sternum. Tailbone points down. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Send your prayer up to the sky. Circle the arms back, interlock the fingers. Now press your fist down to the feet. Begin to hinge at the hips. Shift your weight onto the crown of the head. Hips stack above the knees. Let your arms go. Forward towards the top short edge of the mat. Shoulder opener. Maybe you bring the tops of the feet down to the earth. Untuck the toes. 3 more breaths in rabbit pose. And then have a seat on your heels. Plant the hands, tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Float the knees, plank position. Right hand under nose. Shift onto the outer edge of the right foot. Left leg stacks on top. Left arm to the ceiling or left arm along the ear. Possibly floating the left leg in your side plank. And then come back through center, plank pose. Left hand under nose, find the outer edge of the left foot, right leg stacks on top. Right arm to the ceiling or right arm along ear. Hover the right leg. Back to plank. Descend onto your forearms. Spread the fingers wide. Walk your feet towards your elbows. Sending your gaze towards your thumbs. Dolphin pose. Push down into the elbows. Soften the shoulders. And then if you're looking for a little extra, right leg up to the ceiling. Point the toes to the sky. And then release the right leg down, send the left leg up. Release. Walk your feet to the back edge of the mat, forearm plank. Shoulders in line with hips. then let the hips come down. Open your heart through your shoulders. Push down into the tops of the feet for Sphinx pose. Bow the chin to the chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Lift the gaze. Last breath in. Press the elbows towards the hip points. And then fold. Hands under shoulder or under forehead. Stack the palms. Bring your legs to the outer edges of the feet and give your hips a little wiggle. Bend the knees and windshield wiper the legs right to left. Okay, straighten the legs down the mat. We're going to come into a half frog. So as you can probably tell, I'm on carpet, so that's enough support for my knees. If not, you're going to need your little towel. So set that off to the top short edge of the mat. We're going to start on the left side. So start to bend the left knee to the left. We want the knee in line with the hip. Left toes are flexing outward, away from the body. And then that left knee might need a little support, so you'll place your towel or a blanket underneath that left knee. And then melt the forehead down again. Take a deep breath into the low belly. Belly fills out. Open the mouth, exhale. Belly draws in. 2 more belly breaths on this side. Only if it feels safe on your body, you're straightening that left leg completely. Sending that leg to the left. Foot is still flexed. Your toes are pointing up towards the top short edge of the mat. One final breath here. Rebend left knee. Slide the left leg down the mat. Let's bend the knees and then circle the heels to the right. Slide the legs back down the mat. Right knee to the right. Maybe you're using that towel support for the knee. Flex the foot, toes are pointing outward away from the body, and then melt the forehead down and take 3 belly breaths. Straighten the right leg if that feels good. Right toes are pointing to the top short edge of the mat. Rebend right knee. Slide the right leg down the mat. Bend the knees, and now we're circling the heels to the left side. For 3, 2, and 1. Legs long. Hands under shoulders, push up through tabletop, and then back to child's pose. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, bend the elbows, child's pose, push-ups, hips to heels. 3 more. This is a great way to practice our chaturanga. Last one. And then arrive on hands and knees. Swing your legs over to either side and come onto your seat. Let's bring the legs long. Give them a little shake. Okay, now we're going to bend the right knee. Right shin bone on the bottom. Stack the left shin bone on top for ankle to knee pose. You might need to move your seat so it's right between the knees. Flex both feet. If there's a lot of space between one knee and the ankle below, you can place a block or rolled blanket there. Sit up tall. If this pose doesn't work for you, cross at the ankles instead. Sweep the arms up to the ears. And on your exhale, hinge at the hips and bring your body weight forward. Maybe you stop on your finger pads. Maybe you come down to the palms. Some people can come down to the forearms. Another option is to bring your forearms onto your stacked shin bones and then bring the weight there to open up the hips. Chin towards chest. Last breath. Lengthen the spine. Take the right hand to the left knee and twist to the left. Maybe peek over left shoulder. Release out of the twist. Let's straighten the legs again. Shake it out. And then bring the left shin bone on the bottom and the right shin bone on top for ankle to knee pose. Readjust your seat. Again, if there's space between the knee and the ankle, a block or a blanket. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and bring your weight forward. Finding the place that feels good for you to hold this pose. Continue to flex both feet and spread the toes wide. One more breath. And then roll back up. Uncross the legs. Plant the hands behind you. Fingertips point to heels. Windshield wiper the knees from right to left. And then lift your hips up to the ceiling. Reverse tabletop. Push down into your finger pads. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows back. Straighten the arms. Bend the elbows. One more time. Bend the elbows to the back edge of the mat. Straighten the arms and then bring the hips down. Float the shins, feet together, knees together. Open the palms. Roll the shoulders open. Lift your heart. We're almost done. Boat pose. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, hover, low boat. Inhale, lift, high boat. Exhale, hover, low boat. One more time. Hold in the hover, point the toes, look at your feet. Big breath. Exhale, roll down onto your back. Find a full body stretch, lengthening out in opposite directions. And then draw the knees to the chest, massaging lower back from right to left. And then whenever you're ready, making your way into your final resting pose. Traditional Shavasana, or you can end in any of the poses we started our practice with. So supine butterfly, or block underneath sacrum in a restorative bridge, or feet flat on the floor, knees pointing up. Find the pose that works for you. And I will call you back in a few moments. please stay in your final rest for as long as time permits. Whenever you're ready to conclude your practice, start to bring movement into the hands and feet, wiggle fingers and toes. Massage the back of the skull from right to left. Find a full and final stretch, reaching out in opposite directions. Get long. Bring the knees to the chest, forehead to the knees, big squeeze, maybe catching opposite elbows here for a tighter embrace. And then eventually rolling on to your favorite side into a side lying child's pose. Noticing how you're feeling. Coming back to that intention that you may have set at the start of class. Maybe feeling stronger about your intention or dedicated. In your own way, press up into a comfortable seat of your choice. Hands arriving at the heart. Take an inhale. Pour the breath out into the universe. Bow into yourself. Thank yourself for showing up, for practicing with me today. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Have a wonderful